Hi, my name is Dmitry. In this video I will review Zalman i3 Black budget computer case. It has a good design, 4 fans with lighting included in the box, a transparent side window and an affordable price of $40 at the end of August 2020 in Russia. I will leave a link to this case on the official Zalman website in the description. By the way, I've used this case to build a PC for my friend Arseny, who is a music writer. If you're interested, you can watch that video up here. In a couple of months, I will make another video where Arseny will share his experience about using this case, as well as tell you about all the advantages and disadvantages. This video will also be available up there. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Now let's start the review. The first impressions of this case are quite positive. The build quality is good, nothing creaks and doesn't dangle anywhere. On the front side we have a metal grid. Behind it we see 3 fairly quiet 120 by 120 mm fans with white LED lighting. By the way, behind the main large grid there is another smaller one that will better capture the dust. There is also an option of the same case, but with a transparent front panel. This model is called Zalman i3 Edge. This solution looks better, but in my opinion, the cooling there won't be as efficient as in this case. On the side of this case, there is a transparent 22-inch acrylic window, and don't forget to peel off both sides of the protective films to make it transparent. On the top, there is another magnetic grid for dust retention, as well as a panel with a large power button, reset button, 2 USB 2.0s and 1 USB 3.0. Also on the top panel, there is a headphone and microphone jacks, system and hard disk indicators, and fan control buttons that have 4 positions. Fans are off, low, medium and high speeds. The intensity of their illumination depends on the speed of the fans. The medium speed is enabled by default. By the way, do not worry that you will accidentally press the reset button instead of the fan speed buttons, since the fan control buttons are pressed down very easily and they have a small key travel. And to press the reset button you'll need to push the button deeper and make a little bit more effort. Or you can just attach a sticker to the reset button or don't connect it to the motherboard at all. You can install 6 fans in this case. Actually, there are some mounting holes for the 7th one, but it will cool down the HDD disks, which in my opinion is not necessary. 4 fans are already included. 3 are located on the front panel, another one is installed right here and blows air out. You can buy the other 2 fans separately and install them right there. All 6 fans can be connected to the case controller and their speed and illumination can be controlled using the buttons on the top of the case. By the way, I want to make a separate video about the efficiency of these fans in the future. Who'll be interested, let me know down in the comments and subscribe if you don't want to miss it. There is nothing interesting on the back of the case except 7 PCI slots. The top one is fixed with a screw and the others will have to be broken out. At the bottom there are 4 rubberized legs, which I think is really good, and there's another dust grid for the power supply. Now let's see what's inside. First of all, we see a bag with some paperwork, screws, 5 zip ties and a speaker. And quite a lot of space. The power supply unit can be installed in this case at the bottom, horizontally, and is not included in the box. The case is likely to fit almost everything that is currently on the market, but just in case I will tell you in more detail. You can fit an ATX, micro ATX and mini ATX motherboards, a power supply unit up to 180 mm in length, a CPU cooler up to 175 mm in height, video cards up to 360 mm, and water cooling radiator up to 240 mm in height, or 2 radiators of 120 mm. That can be installed behind the front panel, although you can try to install the radiator at the top in the place of 2 additional fans. There are also mounts for 2 3.5-inch hard drives and 3 2.5-inch hard drives. There are special holes on both sides of the 3.5-inch fitting for more efficient cooling of your hard drives, and you don't need any special tools to install and remove hard drives. The back wall is slightly recessed, so you can easily make a good cable management. And there is a window under the motherboard which allows you to easily remove the cooler from the CPU. And what I really liked is this hole for the CPU power cable so that it doesn't run through the entire case. That's all I wanted to tell you about the Zalman i3 Black. If the video was useful, please like it and subscribe if you want to see more videos like that about computers on my channel in the future. If you have any tips or ideas for my next videos, please write them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.